Good morning, everyone. Well, as I record this, you find me in reasonably good health, still on the road to recovery. Thank you to all of you who have inquired and for the prayers. Please keep them coming, and I'll do the best I can from my side as well. Anyway, moving on. We have today the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7, and he presents to us something that we've spoken about a couple of times before. Jesus says, "Do not judge, and you will not be judged. First, take the log out of your own eye." That's before you try to take the splinter out of your brother's. Now, we've spoken about the issue of judgment and so forth. It's important that we understand that there are levels of judgment. If I decide that I'm going to have marmalade on my toast rather than jam, then I'm making a judgment between the two. And you say, no, that's just a decision. Well, it's a kind of a judgment. I'm seeing which one appeals to me most. So that's a silly judgment. And of course, the other judgment that Jesus would talk about is the judgment in terms of deciding who's going to go to heaven, who's going to go to hell. And only God can decide that. So we've got these extremes in terms of judgment. St. Paul says that it's important that we do correct somebody who is in error. And if we're going to correct someone in error, we are making a judgment about their way of behaving. So the question is, where does this judgment stop and where does it start? Well, essentially, the important thing that we've got to look at here is that statement that Jesus says, before you go taking splinters out of your brother's eye, take the log, sometimes they say the plank, out of your own eye. Look at yourself. Look at your own situation. See if there's something that perhaps you can work on yourself, rather than looking at what other people are doing incorrectly. And in so doing, then you're not going to be passing judgment on them. You, in fact, are going to try to correct yourself and therefore be in a position to give them the example to do the right thing. So that's something positive we can work towards today and for the rest of the week. You keep yourself safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.